Hi, how's it going? I'm Natalie, I'm mostly in the moment, and we're looking at the twin flame energies for the week of October 18th through the 24th. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. It really helps me with this meaningful work and continuing with this work. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Okay, with that, let's get started. What is going on with the twin flames this week? How is the masculine feeling about the feminine? How is the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? Wow, the reunion card. That is quite amazing. The divine masculine is thinking about reuniting with their divine feminine. They are thinking about what it would be like to be with the divine feminine at this point in their life. I think the divine masculines are actually thinking a little bit more along the fact that they're not in reunion. So it's really hitting them hard with the fact that they're not in reunion already right now. And so they're thinking about reunion in the perspective of, I'm not with the person I want to be with. I'm not doing what I want to do with my life with the person I love, with the person that resonates with me the most, with the person that is my other half. And so they're in this perspective of thinking about reunion with the divine feminines because they feel this kind of missing person in their life. They're feeling the seat next to them empty. They're feeling the space next to them in their bed empty. They're feeling like they're missing their divine feminine in their life. They should be in my life already. They should be with me doing the things that we love together, on soul mission together, enjoying each other's company already. So they're feeling this sense of, this person is missing in my life. Where are they? Why aren't they here already? Yeah, 8 of Swords. Divine masculines are definitely kind of in that perspective of, I wish they were here already in my life. I wish they were already doing things with me. I wish we were already planning things together for our joint life, for our path together in life. I wish we were already in the middle of starting up a business together, or starting a family together, or moving in together, or traveling the world together. They feel like I should have already been with them, and I should already be doing these things with them. So now they're kind of, it's in a little bit of a negative perspective, because they feel like, why aren't they here in my life already? Why aren't we doing these beautiful things together? Why aren't we already doing lovey-dovey relationship things together? Why aren't we already in it? So it is slightly a negative perspective, but they are missing you, divine feminines, and they are craving and wanting union, physical union with you, divine feminines, but in a way that they're like, why isn't it here already? The other things that the divine masculines have on their mind and their hearts at this time. Wow, Queen of Cups. Yeah, the divine masculines are definitely thinking about how they may not resonate with other divine feminines in their life as strongly as their twin flame, as their true divine feminine. So I'm getting that the divine feminines in the divine masculine's life, the other feminines in the divine masculine's life aren't resonating with them as strongly as they used to, or as strongly as they want them to at this time. So maybe it is a nurturing figure, so it could be a mother figure, but it's mostly, female friends, female coworkers, maybe their friends, girlfriend or wife, or whoever else has a strong feminine energy in their life, maybe a friend, even a guy friends who have much more feminine energy. They're just wondering why they're not connecting with the other feminines in their life so strongly as they are with the divine feminine right now. Yeah, definitely. I feel like the divine masculine is looking for strong feminine energy around them, and it's just they're looking for the complement to their own energy. So they're really searching. If your divine masculine is single, they might be really, really trying hard to find people that resonate with them, and it's like not working out. How the divine feminine feels towards the divine masculine. King of Swords. Okay, so the divine feminine may have received communication from the divine masculine recently, or may have had a strong dream where the masculine communicated to the divine feminine through a dream or by some other means. Strong signs and synchronicities for sure. Maybe signs you haven't seen for a long time that remind you of your divine masculine, or really unique topics of conversation that you had with the divine masculine. Something reminding you of something really unique and kind of random that normally doesn't come up in day-to-day conversation, that's specific to you and your masculine, that came up recently. Wow, King of Swords twice. So I feel like the divine feminines have been getting very, very strong energy from the divine masculines. And it's kind of makes sense because the divine masculines are really feeling this energy of, why aren't they in my life already? I feel like there's a space missing in my heart. There's a space missing in my life, and that void needs to be filled, and I need to draw them in. Why aren't they here already? I already asked for them, I already wished for them, I already prayed for them. Why aren't they here already? So no wonder the divine feminines are feeling this energy from the divine masculines very strongly at this time. The other things going on in the divine feminine's life right now. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like the divine feminines are kind of in this place of waiting for an opportunity, or feeling like they don't want to miss out on an opportunity. This is a big opportunity, so something you've been waiting for, divine feminines. Maybe it's career related. I feel like for most it's a career related, job related, passion project related, even relationship related, even if it's not with your divine masculines, another love interest, or for some it might be pregnancy. So for some it could be in addition to the family, in a form other than pregnancy, maybe getting a new pet, someone marrying into the family. But I feel like this is, for most divine feminines, an opportunity for financial gain, some sort of material abundance. I feel like divine feminines don't want to feel this really big opportunity coming to them, and they don't want to miss out on it. They want to be prepared. I feel like the divine feminines have been feeling like they've been getting prepared for this opportunity coming into their life very soon, if not already. I feel like the divine feminines may have gotten a lot of signs and synchronicities already that this opportunity is on its way, and I feel like there is a sense of I don't want to miss out on it. What if it never comes? What if all these signs are showing me something and it takes still 6 months, 8 months? I feel like for most divine feminines, this opportunity is here or will be here very soon. So don't worry about it. This is the signs and synchronicities that you have been receiving in regards to this opportunity coming is real, is manifesting right now or very soon. For most people, I feel like it's manifesting right now. And that's pretty intense for the divine feminines because you're getting energy and signs, synchronicities from your twin flame and also from the universe about this beautiful opportunity coming in. So a lot of signs and synchronicities coming into divine feminine's life right now. How the divine masculine thinks about the divine feminines. What does the divine masculine think about when they think about the divine feminines at this time? The Fool card. Wow. A fresh new start, and right under the reunion card, I feel like, again, the divine masculines are in this new life, in this new cycle of their life, this new chapter of their life, and they are wanting to be in a more harmonious union with the divine feminine. They want a fresh new start. And it's like the divine masculines have been kind of on repeat with this because they feel like they should have been in my life already. I wished for them a few months ago, 6 months ago, a few days ago. Like, why haven't I crossed paths with them? Why haven't I heard from them? Why haven't we talked about, moving along in our connection already? So wherever you are in your twin flame connection right now, the divine masculines are kind of like, why hasn't this manifested in the physical already? I already feel like I want a new start. I want a new opportunity. Yeah, there we go. The divine masculines are feeling very abundant. They feel like their manifestations should have appeared in the physical already. They're ready to go. They're ready to move forward in this beautiful twin flame journey. And they're kind of wondering where the divine feminine is. Why aren't you here? Why haven't you called? Why haven't I bumped into you? Why haven't I heard about you, heard from you, had any updates from you? The divine masculines are feeling very ready for the connection. For a while now, we've heard the divine masculines are always trying to get their finances together, get their career together, get their, stuff together in their life, get everything ready. Feeling like they're never going to be ready enough for the connection like this. But now I feel like a lot of masculines are feeling like there's never going to be a right time. What better time than now? I am feeling really abundant. I am feeling, I'm ready to take on something like this, a relationship like this, a connection like this. They're ready to go, go, go. Which is kind of funny because last week the twin flame energy was go, go, go. The universe was advising the twin flames to slow down. So you probably had something come up in your life recently. That was a reason why you had to slow down. For example, you might have gotten sick, or someone may have gotten sick, so you had to take time out to care for yourself or care for that other person. You may have got notified that a deadline got pushed back, so you have time to work on something, a project or an application or something with more time. And it's something along those lines. Something must have happened in the last week for you guys where you understood why you had to slow down even though you were in this go, go, go energy. Just to let you know, this go, go, go energy is back, and the divine masculines are feeling it fully and in terms of this twin flame connection and relationship specifically. Okay. What else the divine masculines have going on? They are thinking about a lot of the positive changes they made in their life already. That's probably why they feel kind of like there's never going to be a right time to make this twin flame relationship work, union work in the physical. They feel like they have been making small positive changes in their life. So they are feeling abundant. They are feeling ready. The moon card. But around recently, I'm getting the recent full moon in Aries. They might have felt a little bit of, okay, I've been getting things done. I've been improving myself. I've been, taking small actions and planning things and, improving my health and, trying to figure out how to be a better person in society, in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, in all my relationships. Why hasn't the romantic relationship manifest already in the physical? Or why hasn't a physical union appeared in my life already with my divine feminine? So they're kind of conflicted, like, I did all the right things, I did my spiritual work, I did the physical work, why aren't they here yet? And there was a little bit of a pause in the twin flame connection last week, so no wonder the divine masculines are feeling that really strongly, especially around the full moon in Aries time, because this time in general, like from September, October this year, it's like really, end of this year is really nice for and conducive for romantic relationships to start. So there is this feeling of, why isn't this progressing? Why isn't this happening right now? The divine feminines are, wow, under the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So divine feminines are definitely wondering about communication. If you're not in communication, the divine feminines are really strongly thinking about, why isn't communication here? Feeling like the divine masculines must want some sort of communication at this point for some clarity, for some understanding. And if you guys are in little to some communication, why isn't it as flirty as it used to be? Why isn't it as fun? Because I feel like if you are in communication or little communication, it's very straightforward communication, get to the point kind of communication, instead of fun-loving and kind of just, arguing for argument's sake, getting into debates or seeing different viewpoints, talking about interesting things, feeling relaxed in the conversation, feeling relaxed in order to go with the flow in the conversation. I feel like the conversation, if you are in communication, is very straightforward, very to the point. But I feel like if you're not in communication, the divine feminines are really like, where's the communication at? I've gotten so many signs of synchronicities that the divine masculine wants to talk to me. You may have gotten communication through, music and signs and synchronicities, and through messages through other people, through, YouTube videos, or however you receive messages. So it's a little bit confusing for the divine feminine too. Like, I felt like the divine masculine wanted to talk to me, so why haven't they? So we have this going on both sides here. Why isn't the divine feminine here in my life already? Why haven't we bumped into each other? Why hasn't the divine masculine spoken to me already? Why haven't we had better communication? What's going on with the divine feminines outside of the divine masculine? And wow, communication. It's definitely on the divine feminine's mind. I feel like the divine feminines have kind of eased up on expecting the divine masculine to say certain things, or expecting communication to come in more frequently, or at this time, or by this due date, like, putting a timestamp on when the divine masculine should communicate to you by 11:11, the divine masculine has to communicate to me, or this isn't real, or I feel it so strongly that they're going to communicate to me soon. If they don't by, a few weeks from now, then I'm just going to give up and do my own thing for a while. Something along those lines. But I feel like divine feminines are getting communication from people outside of work. So I'm getting maybe old friends, family members. I know this is going to be a very social time for twin flames that have been in hermit mode and doing a lot of deep spiritual work in the past few years during fall and winter seasons, or through October to February if you're in the southern hemisphere. So I feel like this is going to be different, very social. I feel like the divine feminines are getting into that already, leading the masculine here, whether you know it or not, divine feminines, but you're getting communication from people in your community, soul family, friends you may have not talked to for a long while, family members, just random people, communicating with people that you just meet. And these are people that really connect with you. I feel like this is the feeling that the divine feminine have been feeling for a while, where they feel that their life is changing, and these are the changes. It's already in it. You're already in a divine feminine. You probably have already felt it, from September, and it's continuing now, where there's so many changes going on. There's so many things going on in your lives, divine feminines. Talking to more people, doing more things, having more things on your to-do list, having more things to do daily. Divine feminines are very busy at this time. Very busy, but it's a good busy. You're glad to be busy, divine feminines, because it's all good things. Things that you've wanted to do, things that you've been meaning to do, things that you're proud of doing, things that resonate with you deeply. The divine masculine's action space towards you, divine feminines. The divine masculine's action space to divine feminines at this time. Okay, wow. So we got the 9 of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay. So the divine masculines have been working really hard. They've been putting in a lot of effort, a lot of physical effort, to become the kind of person that they always wanted to be, and the kind of person that they feel like their partner would expect them to be, would like of them in a partnership, would see desire and passion in. So divine masculines have been really working on themselves, because they understand that they do want some sort of long-term commitment, whether it's a spiritual connection and commitment and coming together for the sake of a soul mission, or to come together for starting a relationship, or to further a relationship into deeper commitment. The divine masculines have been working really hard, and you can really see it in this reading, that they have been actively trying, making changes, taking action, learning about things, improving themselves, catching themselves, working on themselves for union. And it's very, very powerful. It's very, very obvious. This is really beautiful. They are prepared. They're prepared to take action if they're presented with the opportunity. The divine masculines, if it's presented to them in divine timing, meaning it happens naturally and organically, the divine masculines are ready. They're ready to take action towards you, divine feminines. They're ready to open up. They're ready to say something to you that's meaningful. They're ready to offer you something that's meaningful. They're ready to take the first step with you in this new cycle. So the divine masculines are really, matured. They have matured. They have, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. They, I feel like they have been trying to see if they match with other people. I hope you don't get triggered by this, divine feminines, but they have been trying to put themselves out there. And if it's not really going on dates and hooking up with people, it's kind of more like talking to people, seeing the kind of availability out there, to see how they match with people, because they're ready for a deeper commitment. They're ready for trying out love again. So they've matured, and they've been kind of seeing who they click with, what kind of energies they resonate with, but they're having a hard time connecting with other feminines. They're having a hard time connecting with other love interests. Yeah, and it's because so they've been divinely guided to kind of put themselves out there so they can understand more fully how much the divine feminine means to them, and how why the divine feminine means so much to them. And it's because the divine feminines complete their life that they already have going, that is fully and genuinely themselves. And so going out there and actually seeing proof of that is really helping the divine masculines be like, okay, well, these are the qualities that divine feminines had. This is their personality, this is their interests, their goals, and no wonder I aligned with them so much. Because other people I meet, it seems like we wouldn't be able to match up in our goals. We wouldn't be able to have these sporadic, interesting conversations, get along with each other day to day. It's like they're seeing proof of this. Divine feminines, action space, starting a new project. I feel like the divine feminines have already started the soul mission that the divine masculines are going to join in on. So you're in it, divine feminines. We've already started. There's a big opportunity coming your way. You've already started communication with others and having more things come in your life. You're busy. You're busy in a good way in your life. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Wow, and it fell on their Page of Cups. So the divine feminines are showing love for their masculines by showing love in what they love to do. So your passion project, divine feminines, is showing love for yourself, for showing love to others in your service to others, showing love to the divine masculine. This is something you're going to be able to offer them in the future, divine feminines. Interesting. It's interesting because before this reading, I got a message that the divine masculines are going to present the divine feminines with the opportunity for a soul mission, but this is saying the divine feminine is going to has already started this, and is going to present the divine masculine with the opportunity. So I think it's a joint effort. When you come together, the soul mission is going to just be downloaded. It's going to inspire you. You're going to know it. You guys are going to have to come together to kind of complete the idea for your soul mission. yeah, the divine feminines are not sure where they're headed, but they know that they're headed in the right direction. It's like you could see the next few steps ahead of you. You can see the next 100 feet ahead of you, but you don't know what's in the next 100 miles ahead of you. So you're just going to take the next 10 steps until you get to where you want to be. So yeah, you're taking the next 10 steps ahead of you because that's what you can see, and you know you're on the right path, even though you can't see the next 10 miles, 10 meters ahead of you. Yep, the Chariot. You are moving very swiftly, positively in the right directions, divine feminines. And I can see this very clearly in what's going on besides the divine masculine connection, that you have a big opportunity coming into your life, divine feminines. You must have been getting signs already for it. You've been already getting prepped for it. You probably already know this. This is kind of like, this is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been going through all these lessons for, trying to improve yourself. When this comes, you're going to know it. It's gonna take everything that you learned recently and put it to use. And you're moving very quickly and swiftly in a very positive direction in terms of your career, in terms of your life, in terms of your dreams, divine feminines. So much so that like when the divine masculines come into your physical life, you'll already have a start in your soul mission to offer the divine masculines some sort of idea, some sort of start to their soul mission or some sort of joint soul mission. The divine masculines are definitely feeling a lot of love for the divine feminines, but more so in a way of, why aren't they here already? I wish they were here now doing all these things that we would love doing together. Kind of confused on why you aren't there already, divine feminines. General energy. The Truth. I found on the divine feminine side. So with all these swords energies, I feel like the divine feminines are aware that they're on the right path, that this is the path that they're going to meet the divine masculines on. This is the path that they're going to be powerfully forming a very strong, significant soul mission with. That they're being true to themselves, and I feel like they know, divine feminines, that the divine masculines are finally being true to who they are too, which is helping the twin flame journey so much at this time, more than either of you know. Just being true to yourself, that's all it takes. That's all it took. Crazy, right? Wow. And the 8 of Wands, when both cards come out in reverse. So I feel like when the first communication comes through, or the first action comes through, or the first next step in the action or communication comes through, it might not be the right kind of action or communication, but take it for what it is, because there's so many things going on right now that any sign of coming together, any sign of working well together is a sign that things are moving positively. That's it for this reading. Please like and subscribe if you resonate with this reading. Don't forget to take a few deep breaths throughout the day. Take a break when you need to. Close your eyes for 5-10 minutes. Grab a sip of water. Get some fresh air outside, because it's more important than ever to stay mostly in the moment. Take care, guys, and I'll see you back here in a week. Until then, I wish you so much love, light, and peace.